All right. Well, hey y'all, happy Saturday. All righty then. I had to log out and log back in, but it's all good. Really trying not to let YouTube get the best of me, but for some reason, um no, look, Cajun. So you weren't here, but hey Helena, y'all, I logged in at 4. The people that were here, they're gonna tell you, they're gonna come back in the room in a second. Hopefully they get a notification. Hey Roland, thank you. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hey behind the shutter. So I'm gonna let some of the people that was in here come back in the room, y'all. But Cajun, I was here at 4 o'clock. I logged in, I started my live, and my camera wouldn't work. So I'm like, really, really. Hey Karen. So the people that was here, I'm giving them just a few minutes to come back in, but hopefully Helena, I don't even know what to say at this point. Y'all make sure that y'all have y'all notifications on for me. So hopefully it's supposed to tell you like when I go live, when I do new videos. Hey Tony. Okay, hey Scott. So Scott says he got this one too. Your right is about to get kicked out of the room any moment now. I will kick my moderators out as well. I'm just kidding. But yeah, y'all. So I started a live at 4. My camera would not connect. So you could only see a picture of me. So I had to log out, start my computer, start all the way over. So I really don't know what to tell y'all. Hey, Vanity. But if it's not one thing, it's another. But we just gonna keep it we're just gonna keep it moving, keep it pressing. So hopefully y'all are having a good Saturday. Yes, Tony, get them together. Thank you. Yeah, right. Yes, there's a new chair. It's a chair that's being upholstered. It was pink before. It was an older chair, but got some stuff to bring out the color or whatever. But yes, y'all, thank you, Scott. Like the video, y'all, so YouTube will alert other people to come in the room and let them know that you are watching and you are here. So hopefully I saw a couple of other people that logged in when I originally came in at 4 o'clock and trying to see if they're gonna come back in. Hey JR. Hey MGTOW Rules. Okay, you're from Aspen, Colorado. Welcome. Welcome. So, what I wanted to do, and I don't plan to keep y'all all day, but I had a little time. I wanted to just do a live, and I wanted to basically go a little bit more into depth and give a little bit more commentary about my video from the other day about, I think I named it like Stop Asking Where's the Harvey Weinstein documentary. Have y'all seen that video? Did y'all see the most recent video that I did? I think it was yesterday that I uploaded. So Tony says he saw it. You gotta go watch it, MGTOW. It's interesting. I'm gonna talk about it a little here without trying to give everything away. I don't know how I'll be able to do that. But I definitely want you to check it out when you get a chance. Okay, so Omar saw it too, and Roland. Roland said I made some good points. Thank you. So yeah, I want to talk about this a little bit more because some people were not feeling the video. That's cool. I've been getting different type of feedback. That happens. It is what it is. Hey, Capone. Okay. Here, hello, here for the live. Much love from Nola. I was just in Nola, and I was in Nola last weekend, and I'm gonna be in Nola this weekend. No, this week coming up for like a day or so. Love Nola. But yeah, y'all. So I made this video and I was getting some interesting feedback. And so I wanted to give a little bit more commentary. Um Cajun is on it, okay? I wanted to give a little bit more commentary and insight and kind of just give y'all, yes, thank you, Roland, and kind of just give y'all a little bit more perspective. So the only reason why I'm doing a live to further this discussion is not to cater to anybody. It's because now that I have more information, I just kind of wanted to add that to the conversation a little bit because I think this is what people have been looking over. So what's been happening is that I have been seeing a lot of people, okay, talking about like their feedback or retort to the R. Kelly interview, the R. Kelly documentary is, what about Harvey Weinstein? Where's the Harvey Weinstein documentary? Why y'all don't give Harvey Weinstein this same energy? Why you don't give white men this same energy and this person and that person? And so I basically kept seeing Harvey Weinstein name come up a lot. And so when I made that video, y'all, I did not even remember that there's been interviews and documentaries about Harvey Weinstein. I didn't remember this. So let me tell y'all. So some guy went and commented on my video, and basically, I'm not gonna read the comment, but he is basically just saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You giving people the wrong information and blah, blah, blah. And he also dropped the link. He also dropped the link of a documentary of Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, have I been saying that right? Harvey Weinstein. Yep. Okay. So he dropped the link, and I go look at the link, and somebody even commented this, and I'm like, oh my goodness, okay. This just furthers my point. Okay. So two things that I always talk about on my channel. I always talk about like the media and how the media can basically build or destroy any narrative. And the media always has an agenda, okay? I also talk about money trails, how influential money is to politicians, media personalities, celebrities. And not only that, when people think money, I'm not only talking about green money in your hand, cash. I'm also talking about things that lead to money. So when we talk in terms of media, okay, there would be viewership. And how do you get viewership is with publicity, because bad publicity or good publicity is still publicity, and publicity equals money, no matter the form that publicity is in. Because what you do, if you even go look at the way R. Kelly and Michael Jackson's music, okay, is the numbers are charting right now, it is because publicity, first of all, equals curiosity. People are going to want to know what the heck you're talking about. It's going to put this person back on their mind. Okay. So that's still publicity. Look at the freaking Kardashians and how often it's some type of, I don't know whether you want to call it a publicity stunt, or, people may think whatever the situation it may be, morally unjust, or, just wrong, or whatever, negative, but it doesn't matter. They've been able to build an empire off these things, okay? So that brings me back to the Harvey Weinstein and R. Kelly. So my point is that when you feed into what the media is talking about, what I don't care if you hate it, okay? When you feed into that, you basically aid in publicity, which equals money for that organization, that artist, that celebrity, whatever. So let me show y'all the video that um he sent me. The guy, what was it? It was like so I want y'all to notice this, okay? This is an actual documentary that came out. This is saying a week ago. All right, a week ago. I had no clue about this. Now you have to ask yourself why. Is the media intentionally suppressing this? Or is the difference with the R. Kelly is that the you'll often hear people like entrepreneurs, they'll always say word of mouth is the best type of publicity, right? So that's basically exactly what people are doing in the R. Kelly situation right now. So here we have Harvey Weinstein. I haven't heard about this at all, okay? And to be honest, I'm not really out here checking for Harvey Weinstein. I'm just not. Like, and I can be honest in admitting that I just don't particularly care and getting, just caught up on this or whatever is going on with him. But nonetheless, a week ago, this has 150,000 views. Not only that, I want to show y'all. Can I open this in another link? This is Sky News. Okay. If you go to the about for Sky News, the best of Sky News videos from the UK and around the world. So this host site that is publishing this interview about Harvey Weinstein, they're from the United Kingdom. Okay. This is where the interview is, the United Kingdom, not the USA. So I wonder why. So another thing I mentioned, okay, money and agenda. Harvey Weinstein is very well connected, okay? He's been seen with y'all favorite. No, I spelled his name all wrong. All right. He's been seen with y'all favorite. And interesting with what she has going on with the whole Michael Jackson thing. But this man is super well connected, well known. Okay. You can see him here with political figures. Okay. So why is this interview coming from the UK and not the US? Okay. But nonetheless, 150 views. This was a week ago. Sky News did an exclusive. This was 5 months ago. 2.1 million views. A lot of this is coming from Sky News a year ago. BBC News. No, that okay. Tom Hanks on Harvey Weinstein. 955,000 views. But as y'all can see, the top views and the documentaries are coming from Sky News in the UK, not in the US. Now let's take a look at R. Kelly. This man, here you see this interview here. Okay. 3 days. 3 days. 1.5 million views. The Harvey Weinstein, which was posted a week ago, has 150,000. The actual interview of women talking about him. Okay? This was released 2 days ago. I don't even know who this is. So Flu TV. That has 157,000 views. More than Harvey Weinstein's whole entire documentary, okay? CBS News, these are right here, okay, in the USA. Everybody is talking about it. The Real, CBS, The Late Show. Like, you have all these entities, not to mention all the YouTubers talking about R. Kelly. Okay. So the thing is, when people say, what about Harvey Weinstein? The difference is two things. First of all, for some reason, our media is not talking about Harvey Weinstein and I don't know if I'll show y'all articles. I think I do have an article pulled up. But R. Kelly is trending, and that's not particularly due to the media. People have to feed into the media frenzy for it to be successful, okay? Like, this sells, drama sells, and people care about R. Kelly. People care what the heck R. Kelly is going on. Obviously, people are not going looking into Harvey Weinstein at the same rate, because if you did, you will see the same type of content and you will see the same type of views. So it's very disingenuous for people to act like the information about Harvey Weinstein is not there. It's all about supply and demand. So these people are going to give you what you're asking for. Social media is very influential in trends, whether it's from what we're wearing to eating to watching to new gadgets or shoes. Hey, Eric, or whatever the case may be. And so for people to overlook that is very disingenuous. And I feel like when I made that video the other day, this even furthered my point, is that we help this trend. You cannot complain. You cannot complain about, oh, what about Harvey Weinstein? And he has that a whole 45-minute documentary, and you haven't even watched it. You haven't even clicked it. You haven't even shared any memes about him to get other people interested and curious. Because what did I say? Curiosity equals publicity, equals other people watching, other people wanting to know what's going on. We are literally in a generation where everybody wants to be in the know, but for everybody to want to be in the know, it has to be a discussion. People have to be talking about it, okay? So let me show y'all this. And I feel like even when me making that video the other day, in the back of my mind when I made that video, I was like, there hasn't been a documentary about Harvey Weinstein, but it has. It has. So that directly tells you it's really, we are aiding, we are a big part of the agenda. We are allowing ourselves to be used. So if you want to see, I always tell people, you have to promote the things you want to see. You have to be a part of it, okay? So if you want Harvey Weinstein to be treated the same way, or for it to be the same social media frenzy, you will have to participate in it just like you would anywhere else, or not, okay, depending on whichever way you feel about it. So here's Nick Cannon earlier. Everybody, this is how misinformed we are, you guys. This is Nick Cannon earlier. Hey, y'all. What time does surviving Harvey Weinstein come on? And this is Nick Cannon, hashtag, or this is his caption, white privilege, right? Was just wondering. Thank you. I'm wondering too. You should produce it. The ratings will be bananas. I was about to ask for a friend, but I've seen you done it already. Everybody needs a effing documentary. Like this, literally. They have no clue. Now, Nick Cannon, you have 3.3 million followers. 3.3. If he wasn't so misinformed, he could say, hey, y'all, it's a documentary about Harvey Weinstein that came out a week ago. Y'all should check it out. We need to be talking about this at the same rate we're talking about R. Kelly. So is it really a matter of white privilege, or are Black people, do we just have something trending at the moment? Like I said, this was a week ago. Just imagine, nobody talked about it. Nobody knew. Nick Cannon could have went and told his 3.3 million followers about this, but he doesn't even know. Okay? Here you are asking for a documentary, and it's there. So these are the type of conclusions that we jump to when we are misinformed. We don't know what the heck we're talking about. We see other people talking about stuff. We watch the media. We see what's being directed to us, and we think these nuances don't exist. And yes, Eric said, I think R. Kelly is more known and popular than Harvey Weinstein. Exactly. That's a good point as well. That's a very good point. But even with this, y'all, I guarantee you, and I've said this, even with this documentary, people would not share memes and content at the rate they would for R. Kelly. Partly because, like Eric said, R. Kelly is well known, but also because Black people, we are very active in social media, doing these trending topics, making these memes, making things go viral. That plays a really big part in this, a huge part, and people don't want to admit that. They don't want to admit that, okay? People don't want to believe that they are being used or they are part of an agenda. And that is what my whole platform and channel is about.
It seemed like this was the only way that he would, and it's the only way that he would ever do it for anyone else. I felt like I said no, and he didn't.
So you have this whole documentary here. With these different women speaking, them talking about, the allegations towards him and all of this. Not only that, okay, this is recent, y'all. March 6th. All right, this is from Page 6. I'm not familiar with them. I don't know where they're located. I think this is just the article that I ended up clicking on. But March 6th, we're on March 9th. This was literally 3 days ago. So this is coinciding with the same time of the R. Kelly, but people have no clue. They don't even know what the heck is going on. All right, but Harvey Weinstein's defense lawyers in hot water over double booking, okay? This is 3 days ago. A federal judge has ordered Harvey Weinstein's new defense lawyer to appear in court Thursday, okay, to explain why they tried to schedule a $1 billion securities fraud trial at the same time as a sex assault case against this disgraced movie mogul. Court records show that Brooklyn federal judge Brian Cogan received a telephone call from a state court judge who told Cogan that Weinstein attorneys Ronald Sullivan and Jose Baez, who also represent alleged hedge fund fraudster Mark Nordlichit, have a significant trial set before him to commence in early June. So this basically just goes on, y'all, to talk about these. But look, Weinstein, Weinstein, y'all, whatever. Harvey is set to stand trial in Manhattan starting June 3rd over allegations he forcibly performed oral sex on a production assistant in 2006 and raped a longtime lover in 2013. So not only is this man currently going through court, currently scheduled for court, there is a documentary out on him, which leads me to wonder, what more are y'all asking for? Or do you just not know the stuff you're asking for is already out there? It's already happening. Okay? This is why it's so important for us to do our own research and not being just following with this social media and media drama and media frenzy. So I wanted to show y'all this too. All right, tell your mom I said hello. All right, let's see. All right, so is this the article? Y'all, 1 second. It's not the right article. Thank you, Tony. I just want to clear stuff up. And I feel like when I have more information, I can share that with people, because the more informed I am, the more I can tell my followers about. And I also think my subscribers about. And I also think this is a good example and even a learning lesson for me, because I feel like this could have been more information that I had the first time I did the video. So I think this is an opportunity for me to show too that, you know, we're always learning information, and it's so much information to take in. But you have people out here literally making false accusations, saying that these documentaries don't exist. The way they speak about Harvey Weinstein, you would think he's just off scot-free, just living his life out somewhere drinking mimosas, okay? This is what these people would have you to believe, but it's just not true. And that's what my channel is really about. And so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to talk a little bit more about that. But I wanted to show y'all this. So this is January 10th, okay? Not that long ago. This literally has a timeline, y'all, from 2017. If you want to keep up with the Harvey Weinstein case, you want to know what's going on, you want to know how these allegations have come forward, what's been happening, this is literally a breakdown. This is not a breakdown like 2017, 2018, 2019. This is literally a breakdown. October 6, 2017. Next day, October 7, 2017. Next day, October 8, 2017. Like, it's here. Okay? And I'm going to scroll all the way down. Okay. This is literally so much, y'all. It's so long. And I wanted to scroll all the way to, I really need to get some batteries for my mouse, because I'm tired of picking on this computer. As my grandma would say, girl, you doing all that picking. But this is up to January 9th, 2019, y'all. Actress Ashley Judd's sexual harassment lawsuit is dismissed by a Los Angeles federal court, with the judge ruling the allegations did not fall within the scope of the statute she sued under. Okay. And then her defamation claim that Weinstein blackballed her after she refused his advances will still be heard, the judge said. So this was in January 2019. It goes back all the way to 2017. And then, like I said, he's gonna be tried again June 3rd. And then I think I also read something about his lawyer was trying to basically delay the trial. But that's just a lawyer doing their job. Literally, that is your job, to try to help your client the best you know how. And so JR, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about for the timeline? Okay, I'll put the link to all of these in the description, y'all, if y'all want to go back and look at them and read them, or whatever. But I just had to share this. And I think this is a perfect example of not only how the media works, but how we aid in their agenda and how misinformed we truly are and can be. You literally have people, y'all can go right now on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook saying, well, what about Harvey Weinstein? Where's his documentary? Where's this? Where's that? There are literally articles being updated as recently as 3 days ago about Harvey Weinstein. There was a documentary that came out a week ago about Harvey Weinstein. So if we shared these things with the same tenacity and excitement and rage that we share everything else, the media will have no choice to respond, because they are responsive to views, clicks, datas. Y'all tell them every day when you get online what you care about, what you want to see more, what you watch, what you look at, what's important to you. So we are all a part of this, and it is very connective. And so for people to act like it's not, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's crazy to me. But like I said, this is one of the reasons why, when something goes on with different people, I might mention it, I might give my thoughts or whatever like that, but I don't go as far as to, because these people still have to go stand in front of their peers. They have to stand in front of a jury. The jury has to convict them, okay? If that's how the justice system works, let it work. It doesn't mean that people shouldn't talk about it, but you can't complain about what the media is doing, what producers are doing, because producers are about making money. So you can't complain about what producers are doing and you're not supporting the things that are out there, or you are showing them you will put way more attention into these other things. So, but that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I just wanted to add a little bit more context. Some people were accusing me of saying that I want to keep R. Kelly free and blah, blah, blah. I haven't even talked about R. Kelly's freedom, his trial, really none of it. Now, I talked about a little bit, like a few weeks back, we were talking about laws in regards to R. Kelly. But as far as his freedom and this and the other, I am strictly talking about the media, okay? Strictly talking about how the media promotes things to us, and then also how we engage in those things. And we set the trends and the tones for what the media talks about, and also allowing them to use and manipulate us. So, Scott said that's not how the justice system really works. In reality, if you have money, you can get off. I think it's twofold. And I think it really just depends. I think money is definitely 100% very helpful. Okay, because it's not like he's an average Joe and he has to go in there and just get a public offender, defender. Just like his lawyers now are trying to delay the case and, do everything they can do. And you have these really good lawyers that can work around things and maneuver and network and things like that. So I definitely think it's a huge part of it, but I don't quite think it's a end all be all. Because if that's the case, you can look at the Bill Cosby situation. Y'all, Robert Kelly has entered the chat. I'll be talking. Yeah. Tony said it definitely helps to have money, but people have been convicted of crimes with top lawyers in the world. Exactly. Exactly. The money definitely helps for sure. Okay. If I had to go to trial with or without money, I would definitely want to go with. Okay. Scott said, I am white and poor. I had a court appointed lawyer that was so corrupt, he was later disbarred and brought up on charges of fraud. A lot of these lawyers, politicians, celebrities, news personalities, police officers, a lot of them are corrupt. A lot of them. Many of them. I'm sorry you had to experience that. I just was reading a story, I think a couple of days ago, where some guy had been sending people, some judge was sending people to jail on trumped up charges for like years. Teenagers, if I'm not mistaken. So, but it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. Twisted Sister said, not just the media, but over the last several decades, the educational institutions have lied and misled us. It really is important for all of us to wake up that we've been lied to for so long, for such a long time. Twisted Sister, this is my thing. I'm so glad you said this. And this is why I am an advocate for being self-educated and self-taught. All right. For example, the thing I just showed y'all with Nick Cannon. Like, you can't be mad at the media because you're not doing your research. You're not doing your homework. These schools are crappy. Like, shout out to my aunt, shout out to my sister. They're school teachers. They love what they do. And they are a blessing to those children indeed. But the school system is a part of a larger system that seeks to mislead us. And it's all tied in: our education system, the media, politics, all of it. Okay. And so what I advocate for is for people to do their own research, do their own homework. Like, even now I'm showing y'all giving you more context to I kind of like further my conclusion on this whole Harvey Weinstein versus R. Kelly thing, because I'm more informed now on what's going on. And so that gives me opportunity to let other people know. It gives me opportunity to not be jaded about, this is just white supremacy, or Harvey Weinstein, where's the Harvey Weinstein documentary, or why would he get away with this, or why do white men never get treated like this, or whatever the case may be. Now I can make a more informed decision of, okay, what's really going on? You know what I mean? What's really going on? I do think it has something to do with our media not going as far as they could talking about Harvey Weinstein, but at the same time, they're going to pick up what people care about. I just showed y'all a video of him in the UK, YouTube, 150,000 views in 1 week. R. Kelly videos are getting that by the hour. That's nothing. So if you show them this is what you're responding to, that's what they're going to show more of. So I always advocate for people, when your kids come home, you need to know what these kids are studying, what they're learning, and teach them more. Teach them what you know. And make sure your kids are learning, because the things we need to know. I didn't know crap about how our government worked, how our political system worked. I didn't know crap about taxes and ownership and entrepreneurship. The schools are not going to teach you that. They're not. The same reason they're not going to show you that Harvey Weinstein is going through these same cases or going through trial just like R. Kelly. Okay? They don't care. It's all about agenda, and it's all about money for them. Okay? It's not about integrity. It's not about doing what's right. It's not about educating you. People really just need to get that out of their heads. And the sooner we can do that, the better. These people don't care about you. I just did a video about CNN the other day. You got people on freaking primetime television talking about white supremacy, that, this, white supremacy, that. You're talking about, you're pointing your finger at the freaking White House, but we look up at your upper management and you have no black people in your upper staff too. So it's all just rhetoric, man. These people do not care. These people do not care. It's not about integrity, man. It's about selling an agenda to us. Selling an agenda. That's it. So, and you can choose to be a part of that agenda, or you can choose not to be. You can choose to be self-educated, self-informed, or you can choose not to be. Okay? So, Valdi said one of the most insidious levers the media has is their ability to withhold information. Abso-freaking-lutely. You are dead on, Valdis. You are dead on. And that's why, like, it's levels to it, right? It's levels to it, because on one hand, you have to let people grow and see what's going on. And you can't be too mad because people are misinformed, because the media intentionally lies to us, hides information, misguides us, incites us, all of this intentionally. Okay. But then the moment you find that out, the moment you find out they lied to you one time, something should click and say, oh my God, what else are they lying about? Because people are not going to know really what to look for unless the information is there. A lot of times they don't even know where to start. I mean, so Twisted Sister said, but my young darling, you have to research Project Mockingbird. The media will never tell you the truth, and that's how they have power over you. You need to walk away, put logic and critical thinking. Absolutely. They're either going to lie to you, or they're going to hide the truth so deeply, okay, that, I mean, they're basically lying to you. So, Twisted Sister said, it's not enough disinfectant to clean up the corruption in this government. What we need is divine intervention. And this is what I'm saying. There are some people out here, some of my peers, that still think people are on their side, or like looking out for them, or like just because they look like you, or just because they say these keywords and these trigger words. No, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. You have to look at policy versus rhetoric. And when I say policy, that can be, I literally mean that can be in a form of laws from the government. It can be in the form of work policy. So looking like the thing with CNN, their rhetoric is one way, but what they do as far as hiring people, like they're trying to blame other people for it, is different. I mean, policy in that way. I mean, policy from these celebrities when they talk a certain way or try to relate to their followers, but then their life says something different. So I literally mean policy from every angle, because a lot of people just talk. It's just rhetoric. You know what I mean? And for some people, it still haven't clicked. You have to look at what these people are actually doing. And not just saying. What are they about? Do the things they're doing align with what they portray themselves to be? So that's just the fact of the matter. But yeah, I'm not paying no doggone attention to R. Kelly. Thank you for the comment on my hair though. Silly. But all right, y'all. So I just had to slip in on a Saturday. I wanted to talk about that really quickly or whatever. It's like 70 something degrees outside. So I'm about to get out and enjoy the weather. I think I might go salsa dancing tonight. So I'm gonna find something to get into and make the most of the rest of this beautiful Saturday or whatever. So hopefully y'all do the same. Thank y'all for peeking in. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Make sure y'all give me a thumbs up so YouTube will share this video. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.